Hey everyone, tonight we're slipping into something a lot more toxic. Sulfur-choked streets, arsenic wallpaper, corsets that stab, and breakfast that can literally embalm you. We're diving headfirst into Victorian London, the metropolis that tries to murder you before morning tea. Forget top hats and elegant promenades. The truth? You'd be lucky to survive 5 minutes. So before you settle in, tap subscribe, only if you actually enjoy near-fatal history lessons, and give the video a like. It may be the last safe click you make tonight. Tell me in the comments where you're listening from and what ungodly hour it is. I love watching that toxic fog of time zones roll across the globe. Now kill the big lights, let a single lamp gutter in the corner, maybe fire up a fan for that low factory hum, and let's step together into London's lethal midnight. Congratulations, you just woke up in Victorian London. 1852, you're already dying. Chapter 1, your bedroom wants you. Dead crack, that's your spine, or the bed frame. Hard to tell when you're sleeping on a mattress stuffed with, is that straw or something moving? Morning, miss. Mary, your maid, throws open the curtains. Yellow fog pours in like pus from a wound. What's that smell? Mary. Tuesday, miss. She's not joking. Different days smell different in London. Tuesday is slaughterhouse day. The Thames carries fresh blood downstream, mixed with human waste, mixed with dead cats, mixed with whatever died in the tanneries upstream. The usual morning deaths, miss. Mrs. Henderson froze. Mr. Pembleton choked on the fog. Oh, and the Watson baby. What happened to the Watson baby? The wallpaper. The wallpaper? You look at your bedroom walls. Really look. That gorgeous emerald green pattern. So fashionable, so modern. Shields green. Pure arsenic. Been popular for years now, Mary continues, laying out your clothes. Though folks do keep dying. Mysterious, that. It's not mysterious. It's murder by interior design. Every breath you take, tiny arsenic particles flake off the walls, float through the air, settle in your lungs, absorb through your skin. The dampness makes it worse. And in London, everything is always damp. You've been sleeping in a poisoned chamber. For style. Shall I open the window wider, miss? No. You know what's out there. The fog isn't just fog, it's coal smoke from a million chimneys, sulfur dioxide from factories, carbonic acid from gasworks, and particles of things. Dead things. Burning things. Things that shouldn't be in lungs. The London particular, they call it. Like it's charming. Like it's not killing 12,000 people a year. Like you can't cut it with a knife. You swing your feet out of bed. Squelch. Mary, what did I just... Trust me, you don't want to know. But you look anyway. The chamber pot overflowed in the night. Or a rat died under the floorboards. Or the fog is so thick it's condensing into puddles of yellow. Something. The floorboards are rotting from constant dampness. Black mold creeps up the walls. Your bare foot is now coated in mystery moisture. In a world without antibiotics. This is how you die. Foot fungus to blood poisoning in 3 easy steps. Perhaps some slippers, miss. The slippers are damp. Everything in Victorian London is damp. Mold grows on your shoes overnight. Your clothes never fully dry. The whole city is a petri dish. A massive, breathing, rotting petri dish. Choose your poison. Freeze, no heating. Light the coal fire, carbon monoxide. Stay in bed, arsenic wallpaper. I'll take the fire, you croak. Mary nods. Wise choice. Mrs. Henderson chose freezing. Found her Tuesday. Took 3 men to pry her off the sheets. Ice in her lungs, doctor said. Though between you and me, miss, I think it was the wallpaper that got her first. She'd been looking rather green. fire coughs to life. Black smoke immediately fills the room. The chimney's blocked again. Could be soot. Could be a dead bird. Could be a chimney sweep who got stuck last week and nobody's noticed yet. You cough. Mary coughs. Somewhere upstairs, everyone coughs. The London Symphony of Dying Lungs, conducted by coal smoke. Through the walls, you hear your neighbor, hacking, wheezing. Then, silence. Too much silence. That's Mr. Patterson, Mary notes. Gas leak in his room. Been hissing all week. Shouldn't someone fix it? With what money? Landlord says it's character. I say it's carbon monoxide. But what do I know? I'm just alive. Shall we get you dressed, miss? You eye your clothing with suspicion. What fresh hell awaits? Is the green dress clean? Oh yes, miss. Fresh from the laundress. She only lost 2 fingers to the lie this week. Practically a record. And look, hardly any bloodstains from where she grabbed it after. Time to get dressed, if the room doesn't kill you first. Chapter 2. Fashion equals death, but make it elegant. Arms up. Mary approaches with the corset. 20 pounds of whalebone, steel, and spite. You. Maybe today we could. 20 inches, miss. That's what proper ladies have. Mrs. Ashworth manages 18. Isn't Mrs. Ashworth dead? Well, yes, but she died with a 17-inch waist. Very elegant corpse. Fit in a child's coffin. Saved money. Mary begins lacing. Your organs immediately file complaints. Your liver writes a formal protest. Your lungs submit a resignation letter. Too tight. That's the fashion, miss. Dr. Weatherby says organs are overrated anyway. All they do is complain. Crack. That's not your spine. That's worse. Mary, what just... Whalebone, miss. Sometimes they snap, like tiny harpoons, seeking revenge for the whale. She keeps pulling, tighter. Your breakfast threatens to revisit, except you haven't eaten yet. Your stomach is introducing itself to your throat anyway. Can't breathe. Breathing is for peasants, miss. She pulls harder, one final yank. Pop! Mary, something just... Probably just a rib, miss. You have 24, can spare a few. Your vision spots. Black dots dance. No, wait. Those are flies. The yellow spots are from oxygen deprivation. All done! Now for the crinoline. Mary wheels in the cage, 6 feet in diameter. Steel hoops, spring-loaded. It looks like a medieval torture device, because it basically is. Latest fashion from Paris. Only caught fire 3 times this month. 3 times. Oh yes, Lady Ashworth. The 17-inch waist lady. Different Lady Ashworth. This one got too close to the fireplace. Whoosh! Like a paper lantern. Quite beautiful, really. Orange flames, green dress, very festive. They found her teeth. Just her teeth? Well, and the crinoline. Steel survives everything. The Duke had it cleaned. His new wife wears it now. Waist not. You step into the cage. It weighs 40 pounds. The steel hoops dig into your hips. Every step sounds like a skeleton dancing. Clank, clank, clank. Perfect. Now the dress. Emerald green silk. It shimmers. It shines. It's absolutely soaked in arsenic. Is that Shields green? Oh yes, miss. 3 seamstresses died making it. Well, 2 died. 1 just went blind. But look how it matches your eyes. The dress slides over your torture cage. Immediately you feel it. The arsenic beginning its work. Seeping through pores. Your skin tingles. Not good tingles. Death tingles. Don't sweat, miss. Why? Moisture activates the arsenic. Lady Pemberton danced too vigorously at a ball. Skin turned green. Actual green. Like a frog. A very well-dressed frog. What happened to her? Oh, she's fine. Well, dead. But she looked fabulous in the coffin. Open casket. The green skin really complemented the dress. Now for your face. The makeup table looks like Jack the Ripper's chemistry set. Jars and powders and potions. All toxic. All fashionable. First, the foundation. She produces a pot of white paste. It smells like metal. Because it is metal. Lead. Ceruse, miss, makes skin white as death. That's accurate. She slathers it on. Thick. Your skin immediately starts absorbing poison. But you do look pale. Deathly pale. Literally. Now rouge. Vermilion. That's mercury sulfide. She dabs it on your cheeks. Just a touch, miss. Too much and your teeth fall out. Lady Pemberton. The green one? Different Lady Pemberton. This one smiled at her wedding. All her teeth fell out at once, like piano keys. Made quite a sound on the marble floor. Musical, really. And for the eyes, belladonna drops. She produces a vial. Deadly nightshade. Actual poison. Makes pupils dilate, miss. Very attractive. Side effects include blindness, hallucinations, death, and occasionally seeing God, but mostly attractive. She drops poison in your eyes. The world blurs. Halos appear around everything. Mary now has wings. That's probably not real. Can you see, miss? I see. Colors. That's the belladonna, or the lead, or the mercury, or the arsenic, or Tuesday. Hard to tell, really. And finally, the hair. Your hair is yanked, twisted, heated with iron rods that smell suspiciously of burning flesh. Is that? Previous customer, miss. Left a bit of scalp on the iron. Adds texture. She pins your hair with lead combs. Brain poison. Arsenic flowers, skin poison. Sharp pins, skull puncture. A hat with mercury-treated felt. Madness poison. There. You look splendid. You look in the mirror. A vision in green stares back. Corseted. Caged. Poisoned. Painted. You look like every fashion plate in London. You also look like you're dying. Because you are. Breakfast, miss? Your stomach gurgles. Could be hunger. Could be your organs rearranging. Could be the lead already working. What are we having? The usual, miss. Chalk bread, lead tea, and whatever died in the butcher's alley. Is anything safe to eat? Mary thinks hard. Really hard. No, time for breakfast. May God have mercy on your digestive system. Chapter 3. Breakfast. A delicious way to die. The dining room reeks of old meat and fresh lies. Also something sulphurous. That's either the eggs or Mr. Patterson next door. Still haven't heard him move. Toast, miss? Mary presents a white brick. You tap it. Tink, tink. That's not the sound bread should make. That's the sound of limestone. What's in this? Oh, the usual. Flour, water, chalk for whiteness, alum for preservation, plaster of Paris for bulk, sawdust for texture, ground bones for calcium. Bones? Only the finest bones, miss. From the cemetery. Well, near the cemetery. Well, somewhere. Bones is bones. You bite down. Crunch. Something breaks. Please be the bread. Please be the bread. You spit out a small white object. Is that a tooth, miss? But not yours. See? Yours are still there. This is extra. Lucky. Lucky? Could have been a finger bone. Those get stuck in your throat. Ask Mrs. Henderson. Oh, wait, she's dead. Never mind. The butter looks wrong, smells wrong, moves wrong. Wait, moves? Mary, the butter is writhing. Maggots, miss, means it's fresh. Well, the maggots are fresh. The butter's from June, but the maggots are definitely Tuesdays. You push it away, far away. The butter actually tries to follow. Perhaps jam? The jam is suspiciously red, suspiciously bright, suspiciously glowing. What's in the jam? Strawberries, sugar, and red lead for color? Lead? Oh yes, makes it such a cheerful red, like blood, but shinier. You scan the table. Everything is a lie. The milk, blue, dyed white. The sugar, half sand. The tea, used, dried, dyed. The eggs, green. Why are they green? The eggs. Questions lead to nightmares, miss. I'm asking. 3 weeks old, preserved in lime. The green is natural. Well, natural for lime, not natural for eggs, but naturally unnatural. Your stomach makes a sound like a dying whale, gargling marbles. The corset squeezes. Something inside goes squish. Perhaps just tea? Mary pours. The liquid is black, oily. Leaves a film on the cup. This isn't tea. It was tea, once. Been recycled 4 times now. Started at Buckingham Palace, worked its way down. We're basically drinking the Queen's backwash, but with added iron filings. For weight. You sip. Mistake. Big mistake. It tastes like pencil shavings soaked in despair. Thud. From next door. Finally. Mr. Patterson moving? Mr. Patterson falling. Gas got him, Mary notes casually. I'll tell the landlord. After breakfast. No point ruining the good chalk bread. The bacon arrives. It gleams. Shimmers. Bacon shouldn't shimmer. What's that shine? Borax, miss. Keeps it fresh. Well, looking fresh. Well, less green. The smell's another matter. The smell hits. Sweet. Cloying. Wrong. Like flowers at a funeral. If the flowers were also corpses. How old is this bacon? Hard to say, miss. Could be last week's pig. Could be last month's. Could be that dog that went missing. Bacon's bacon. You cut into it. Something leaks out. Something that shouldn't be in bacon. Something that shouldn't be in anything. Is that? Some mysteries should stay mysterious, miss. I'm asking. Pus, miss, but preserved pus, with borax. Very hygienic. The sausages arrive. You don't even ask anymore. They're gray, lumpy. One of them has what looks like a whisker. Definitely not a rat whisker, Mary says quickly. Probably cat. Much classier. You push everything away. Your stomach churns, gurgles, makes sounds that would embarrass a drain. Not hungry, miss. I choose life. Odd choice in London, but your funeral. Well, later? Everyone's funeral's later. Church bells toll. Someone else has made their final food choice. Who died? Mrs. Wiggins. The milk got her. Turned blue as the original milk. Poetic, really. Full circle. You stand. The crinoline knocks over 3 chairs. The corset reminds you that standing is a privilege. The arsenic dress leaves green powder on the tablecloth. "'Kay. Shall I call for transportation, miss? We have transportation? Well, I say transportation. I mean the death trap on wheels. The omnibus. Basically a tuberculosis party in a box. Perfect. just perfect. You head for the door. Your dress catches on the door frame. The arsenic rubs off. The wood sizzles slightly. Is the dress dissolving the door? Only a little, miss. You should see what it does to skin. Give it a few hours. You'll match the wallpaper. Time to face London. If breakfast doesn't kill you first. The taste of lead lingers. The eggs gurgle in your stomach. Something Victorian has awakened in your intestines. This is going to be a long day, or a very short one. Chapter 4. The morning commute through hell's lower intestine. You step outside. Mistake. Big mistake. The smell hits like a fist, made of feces, wrapped in more feces, dipped in a feces reduction with a feces garnish. Gardyloo! You jump back. Brown rain splatters where you stood. Someone just emptied their chamber pot from a third-floor window. Morning baptism, London style. The fog is thick today. Not white fog, not gray fog. Yellow fog. The color of infection. The color of pus. The color of London dying. Lovely morning, miss. A shape emerges from the gloom. Human? Probably. Alive? Debatable. Can't see 5 feet. Then how do you know it's lovely? Still breathing, aren't I? That's lovely enough for Tuesday. Fair point. In London, breathing counts as winning. Even if what you're breathing is trying to kill you. You start walking. Each step is an adventure in disgust. The cobblestones are slick with horse manure. Fresh. Horse manure. Aged like wine. Horse manure. Vintage. Tuesday, 1847. Human waste. Various stages of decay. Dead things. Rat? Cat? Don't investigate. Green puddles. Origin? Hell. Destination? Your shoes. Your foot finds something soft. Too soft. Dead rat, miss. A child materializes from the fog. Age? Could be 8. Could be 40. Malnutrition makes everything mysterious. Crossing sweeper, miss. Only a penny. I'll clear you a path through the worst bits. What are the worst bits? Well, there's blood from the slaughterhouse, bile from the tannery, things from the hospital. Don't ask what things. That green puddle. Been growing since August. Growing? Oh yes, miss. Started small. Now it's got tentacles. We call it Herbert. You hire him. His name is Cholera Charlie. Why Cholera Charlie? Lost me whole family to it, miss. Mum, Dad, 6 brothers, 3 sisters, 2 aunts, 1 uncle, 4 cousins, and me, favorite rat. Your rat? Mr. Whiskers, best rat in London, could dance on his hind legs. Dead now. Everything dies. But he danced first. Charlie sweeps a path. It's not clean. It's just less lethal. The broom stirs up clouds of dried manure dust. You breathe it in, deeply. No choice. Watch the green bit, miss. Which green bit? The one that's bubbling. Why is it bubbling? Dunno, but last week it ate a shoe. Just dissolved it. Pop. Fizz. Gone. Was still attached to a foot at the time. You step carefully around Herbert the growing puddle. Your dress trails through something viscous. The arsenic mixes with street sludge. You're creating new diseases just by walking. Clang, clang, clang. Bring out your dead. A cart rolls past. Tuesday's harvest. Bodies stacked like lumber. Some still moving. That one's still alive. Not for long, Charlie observes. That's the cholera cart. Once you're on, you're done. Saves time. But, look, miss. Either they die on the cart or die in the gutter. Cart's more dignified. Plus it's Tuesday. Fresh bodies go to the medical schools. Monday bodies are too ripe. But the fog thickens. Visibility, 0. You can't see Charlie anymore. Just hear his broom. Scritch, scratch, scritch. Still there, miss? I think so. Good. Sometimes people vanish in the fog. Fall in the Thames. Fall in a pit. Fall in Herbert. We find them eventually. Or we don't. London's got a big appetite. You reach a main road. The noise explodes. Horses. Wheels. Screaming. More horses. More screaming. Is that a pig? Why is there a pig? Make way. Gentleman's carriage. A carriage thunders past. Mud splatters. No, not mud. Thicker. Chunkier. You don't look down. Omnibus. Room for one more. Probably. Your ride. You climb aboard. 28 people in a space for 12. The mathematics of misery. The geometry of disease. You squeeze in between. A man coughing wetly. Tuberculosis. A woman with weeping sores. Smallpox. Syphilis. Both. A child eating something. Please be. Food, please be. Food. A gentleman bleeding from the mouth. Tooth extraction. Consumption. Tuesday. Move down inside. Plenty of room. There's no room. You're pressed against bodies from all sides. The heat is overwhelming. The smell is beyond description. If hell had a sardine can, this would be it. Someone sneezes. Achoo! The droplets hang visible in the air, glittering, like toxic snow. Everyone breathes them in. Sharing is caring in Victorian London. Sorry, the sneezer grins. No teeth. Gums black. Been to the dentist. Save money by having them all out at once. All your teeth? All everything. Teeth, bit of jaw, some tongue. But look. He produces wooden dentures. New teeth. Made from coffin wood. Recycled. Very economical. The omnibus lurches. Your corset digs deeper. Your spleen shakes hands with your lungs. Your liver files for divorce. A man stumbles into you. His breath smells like death marinated in gin, served with a side of more death. Pardon, miss. Been at the chemist. Medicine makes me dizzy. What medicine? Mercury for me, syphilis. Cocaine for me, energy. Opium for me, pain. And gin for me, soul. That's a lot of medicine. Well, I got a lot of problems. He vomits. On your shoes. Your arsenic shoes. The vomit sizzles. Blimey, your shoes are melting me sick. It's the arsenic. Fashion, eh? What won't they think of next? Holborn. You stop. You stumble out. Gasp for air. It tastes like sulfur and horse farts, but at least it's not pre-breathed by syphilis man. You look down. Your shoes are compromised. The vomit has created holes. Your stockings show through. They're green where the arsenic touched them. That's not good. You check your purse. Still there. Miracle. You check your teeth. Still there. Bigger miracle. Time for work. Past the slaughterhouse. Screams. Pigs. Past the tannery. Screams. Chemicals. Past the hospital. Screams. Patients. And finally, the match factory, where the screaming just started. Chapter 5. Your job. A glowing death experience. You're late. Mr. Blackwood, the foreman, sprays spit with each word. His face is a disaster. Half his jaw is gone. The other half glows faintly green in the gaslight. The fog. I don't care if the Queen herself delayed you. Station. Now. The factory floor stretches before you. Dante's Inferno, but with worse ventilation. Rows of workers, mostly women and children, hunched over tables. The air shimmers green. That's not poetry. That's phosphorus, making everything glow, including the workers. New girl, a woman waves. In the dim light, her hand leaves trails, like a ghost, a toxic, dying ghost. I'm Agnes. Still got most of me teeth. She grins. 4 teeth. That's wealth here. What happened to the rest? Fossy jaw, love. The phosphorus gets in through cuts, rots you from inside. But I'm lucky. Still got me jaw. Unlike Silent Susan. She points to a corner. A figure sits hunched, face wrapped in rags. Where her jaw should be, the rags glow. How does she eat? She don't. Breathe. Through her nose. Scream. She tries. Oh, how she tries. Your station. A wooden table stained with years of poison. The wood itself glows faintly. Boxes of matchsticks wait. The vat of white phosphorus gleams like liquid death. Right then, Agnes demonstrates. Dip, tap, rack. Dip, tap, rack. 3,000 times a day. Simple. She dips. The phosphorus clings to the match. Beautiful. Deadly. Like everything in London. What if it gets on your skin? When, love? When it gets on your skin. Look. She shows her hands, covered in sores. Some glow. Some weep pus. Some do both. But the real fun starts here. She taps her jaw. Feel that ache? That's how it begins. Little toothache. Then big toothache. Then your teeth fall out. Then your jaw rots. Then it glows. Then it falls off. Then you die. But you keep working till step 5. Need the money. Sarah's fitting. A scream cuts through the factory. A girl, maybe 12, on the floor, convulsing. Foam at her mouth. But that's not the worst part. Her entire lower face glows. Bright. Green. Like a broken angel. Like a Christmas decoration. From hell. Like a lighthouse warning of death. Keep working. No gawking. 2 men drag Sarah away. She's still glowing. Still convulsing. Still 12. Where? Doctor first. He'll say there's no cure. Then the back room. Then the lime pit. The glow don't stop, see? Even after, they say the cemetery glows at night. All the Fossy jaw girls. Like green stars under the dirt. You start working. Diploma. The phosphorus burns your nose. Tap. Your fingers tingle already. Rack. Your jaw aches. Already? Number imagination. Has to be. I give you 3 months, Agnes says conversationally. Maybe 4. You look strong. That's optimistic? Oh no, love. That's realistic. Optimistic would be 6 months. But look at you. Clean clothes. Good teeth. Still got color in your cheeks. The phosphorus loves fresh meat. Dip, tap, rack. A woman across the table coughs. Blood spatters the matches. Nobody cares. Extra color. That's Bloody Mary. Lungs are going. Phosphorus eats everything. Very democratic, our phosphorus. Don't care if you're young or old, pretty or plain. Rots everyone equal. Dip, tap, rack. The fumes make your eyes water. Or is that tears? Hard to tell. Everything blurs green. Buckets in the corner, Agnes notes, for when you sick up. We all do first week. Then your insides get used to it. Or dissolved. One of the two. Faster, you lazy cows. Blackwood screams. Spit flies. Some of it glows. His half jaw flaps as he yells. Me dead mother could dip faster. And she's been dead 20 years. Probably died here, someone mutters. What? Nothing, sir. That's what I thought. Faster. Dip, tap, rack. Your back screams. The corset helps nothing. just redistributes the pain. Now your spine and your ribs hurt. Dip, tap, rack. A girl starts crying. Tears track down her face, leaving glowing trails. The phosphorus in the air sticks to moisture. That's new, Lucy. Started last week. Give her another week. 2 if she's lucky. Why don't we stop? Agnes laughs. Bitter. Stop? With what money? How we feed our kids? I got 3 left. Used to have 6. Phosphorus got 2. Fever got 1. But 3 still need eating. Lunch break. 30 minutes. You can't eat. Your hands are coated in phosphorus. Everything you touch glows faintly. Trick is, Agnes demonstrates, eat with your wrists. Or a stick. Or just don't eat. Most of us choose don't eat. Easier on the teeth. You sit outside. The London air, toxic as it is, feels fresh after the factory, like comparing sewage to concentrated sewage. How long you been here? 4 years. I'm like royalty. Most don't make one, but I got responsibilities. Kids don't feed themselves. Well, the baby does, but only because I still got some teeth to chew her food first. Your jaw throbs, definitely throbs. My jaw hurts. That's normal. Everything hurts here. The trick is knowing which hurt will kill you. Jaw hurt, bad. Chest hurt, worse. Soul hurt, welcome to London. The bell rings. Back to work. 6 more hours. Dip, tap, rack. The girl next to you collapses, is dragged out, is replaced. The dipping continues. Dip, tap, rack. Your teeth feel loose. Number imagination. Has to be imagination. Dip, tap, rack. Silent Susan makes a sound. Not quite a moan. Not quite a scream. The sound of someone trying to scream without a jaw. Dip, tap, rack. The fumes get thicker, greener. Your lungs burn. Your eyes burn. Your soul burns. Closing time. You survived. Day 1. Your jaw aches. Your teeth. Don't check your teeth. Your hands glow faintly, but you're alive. Not glowing. Yet. Same time tomorrow? Agnes asked cheerfully. If you're still alive. If. When, love? I meant when. Time to find medicine. For the jaw ache. For the lung burn. For the soul hurt. What could go wrong? Chapter 6. Medicine that's just poison with a medical degree. The chemist's shop glows with promise. False promise. Every bottle whispers lies. Beautiful, deadly lies. What ails you? The chemist has wild eyes, trembling hands, silver stains on his fingers, mercury poisoning. When you handle death all day, some of it sticks. The smell hits. Metallic, sweet, wrong. Like pennies soaked in perfume, like flowers growing in a morgue. Everything. He nods sagely. Ah, the London complaint. I have just the thing. He produces a bottle. Brown glass. Mysterious contents. The label promises miracles in florid script. Doctor, Mortimer's Miracle Tonic. Cures. Female hysteria. Male weakness. Childhood vitality. Removes it. Thinking. In women. Not thinking enough. In men. General malaise. Specific malaise. Tuesday feelings. Ghosts in the blood. Moral flexibility. What's actually in it? The finest ingredients. Cocaine for pep. Opium for calm. Mercury for syphilis. Arsenic for complexion. Strychnine for vigor. Alcohol for binding. And a secret ingredient. What's the secret ingredient? More cocaine. The shop is cramped. Bottles everywhere. The walls sweat something green. In the corner, something bubbles. You don't ask. My jaw hurts. His eyes narrow, sharp, calculating. Where do you work? The match factory. He actually hisses, steps back. The temperature drops. Fossy jaw. The words hang between you like a diagnosis of death, which it is. Is there a cure? A cure for phosphorus necrosis? Oh, my dear child, he laughs. Not a happy laugh. The only cure is prevention, and you're about 4 months too late for that. Then what? Pain management. I have cocaine drops, opium paste, laudanum, morphine, heroin. That's new from Bayer. Very effective. You won't care about your jaw. You won't care about anything. But, oh, and when it starts glowing, the jaw, I mean, come back. Night entrance. I pay well for fresh specimens. Specimens? For medical schools. Nothing teaches anatomy like a glowing jawbone. Yours could educate generations. Very noble. You'll be dead, of course. But educational, you scan the shelves. Every bottle a different death. Mrs. Winslow's soothing syrup for fractious infants. It's morphine. Lots of morphine. Fractious infants become very quiet. Forever quiet. Godfrey's cordial. More opium. Because why should babies be sober? Vin Mariani. Cocaine wine. The Pope drinks it. The Pope also talks to God, so. Dr. McMunn's elixir. Just opium. Not even hiding it. Fowler's solution. Arsenic tonic. For that healthy corpse glow. The chemist follows your gaze. Professional pride gleams in his mercury-mad eyes. Perhaps something for the complexion. You're looking a bit green. You catch your reflection in a mirror. He's right. Your skin has a greenish tinge. The arsenic dress. Already working. Is that bad? Bad? Oh no. Green is very fashionable. Matches your dress. Of course, when your skin starts peeling off, less fashionable. But temporarily, gorgeous. Peeling. Like an onion, layer by layer. Very educational. I have a cream that delays it. Only 3 shillings. What's in the cream? Mercury and lead. Fights poison with poison. Very logical. A woman enters. Coughing. The wet kind. The dying kind. Mrs. Pemberton, how's the consumption? Worse, Mr. Davies. Much worse. Excellent. I mean, unfortunate. Try this. He hands her a red bottle. Heroin cough syrup. Brand new. Stop that cough right away. Will it cure me? Cure? Oh, Mrs. Pemberton. Nothing cures consumption. But you'll die happy. Very, very happy. She pays. Leaves. Coughing. The chemist makes a note in his ledger. 3 weeks, he mutters. Maybe 2. I should stock more coffin polish. Coffin polish? For the viewing. Nothing worse than a dull coffin, bad for business. The funeral business, I mean, which is good for my business. Circle of life. Well, death. Circle of death. You buy the cocaine drops. What choice is there? Your jaw throbs. Your teeth feel loose. Your skin is turning green. That'll be a week's wages. You pay. He counts the coins. Bites one. Spits. Fake. But so is my medicine. So fair's fair. Use the drops sparingly. Or don't. Dead customers don't complain. That's horrible. That's London. Now about that jaw. When it starts glowing, and it will, back door, midnight, cash only. Fresh specimens bring premium prices. You leave. The London air tastes like salvation after the chemical fog of the shop. Behind you, something explodes. The chemist shouts something about experimental mixtures. You check the cocaine drops. The bottle feels warm. Is that normal? Probably not. Nothing's normal here. Time to get home. Through London. At night. When things get worse. The drops slosh. Promising relief. Promising addiction. Promising a different kind of death. But at least it's a choice. In London, that's almost like hope. Chapter 7. Nighttime. When London shows its teeth. Darkness falls. Number darkness pounces. Like a predator made of coal smoke and bad intentions. The gaslights flicker. Pale yellow circles in an ocean of black. Between them, pure hunting ground. You clutch your medicine. The bottle warm against your palm. Your jaw throbs. Time for relief. 1 drop. 2. 3. The world gets brighter. Sharper. Your jaw still hurts, but now it's fascinating. You can feel each individual tooth. Wiggling. Like they're waving goodbye. Evening miss. 3 shapes materialize. Garrotters. The cocaine makes them crystal clear. You can see their rope, their eager faces, their poor life choices. Nice dress. Shame if something happened to it. It's full of arsenic. They pause. The leader sniffs, steps closer, sniffs again. You what? Arsenic dress. Phosphorus hands. Cocaine brain. Mercury shoes. I'm basically a walking chemistry set. Touch me and die. You hold up your hands. They glow faintly green. The cocaine makes the glow trail through the air. Pretty. Deadly. Pretty deadly. Bloody hell, she's radioactive. Not radioactive. That hasn't been invented yet. Just regular toxic. They back away. Fast. Find someone else, boys. Someone less glowing. They melt into the fog. You've won by being too poisonous to rob. The cocaine makes this hilarious. You giggle. The giggle echoes off buildings. Sounds insane. Good. Insane people don't get robbed either. You walk on. The cobblestones swim under your feet. Is that the cocaine or the fog? Both. Definitely both. Help. Me. A voice from an alley. You know better. In London, cries for help are bait, but the cocaine makes you brave, stupid. Same thing. You peer in. A man lies crumpled, well-dressed, blood pooling. What happened? Spring? Healed. Jack ... The jumping devil? Jumped wrong. Landed. On me. You look up. On a roof, a figure in a demon mask clutches his ankle. You all right up there? No! Me bloody ankle's twisted, and I landed on some posh bloke. I'm dying, the posh bloke gasps. Well, I'm embarrassed, which is worse. Only in London do you get philosophical arguments between murderer and victim. You leave them to sort it out. The cocaine says this is reasonable. Your remaining brain cells disagree. The cocaine wins. Past a pub. Sounds of breaking glass. Screaming. Tuesday night entertainment. A body flies through a window. Lands wrong. Doesn't get up. One less for the cholera, someone observes. You nod. Makes sense. Conservation of death. Your street. Finally. But something's wrong. Too quiet. Too... Crash. Your door. Broken. Swinging open. Hello? No answer. You enter carefully. The cocaine makes you feel invincible. You're not. Your room. Ransacked. Everything green is gone. Your spare dress. Your hat. Your dash. Looking for these? Mary. Your maid. Wearing your arsenic dress. Holding your jewelry. smiling with teeth that aren't hers. Mary? Sorry, miss. But you're dying anyway. The jaw, the skin, the lungs. Might as well get some use from your things. But, shh, here. She hands you a cup. Tea, with something extra. For the pain. You smell it. Bitter almonds. Cyanide. That'll kill me. Yes, but faster than the phosphorus. Call it mercy. Professional courtesy. Maid to mistress. The cocaine giggles. This is hilarious. Your maid is mercy killing you, while robbing you, while wearing your poison dress. The dress will kill you. Everything kills everyone. But I'll look fabulous first. She's already sweating, the arsenic activating. Green tinge creeping up her neck. How long have you been planning this? Since day one, miss. You were dead the moment you walked into that factory. Just didn't know it yet. We all saw. The fresh ones never last. Mr. Patterson? Gas got him this morning. Like I said, landlord's already rented the room. To another girl. Fresh from the country. Starting at the match factory tomorrow. The cycle continues. Your jaw throbs. Worse now. You touch it. Something shifts. Number no. No. Tooth's loose, miss. You nod. Can't speak. If you open your mouth, it might fall out. Here. Mary produces a string. Quick pull, like a bandage. She ties it to your tooth. The cocaine watches with interest. This should hurt. It doesn't. Much. On 3. 1 dash. She yanks on 2. The tooth comes out. So does blood. So much blood. But that's not the worst part. The tooth glows. Faint. Green. Unmistakable. There it is, Mary says softly. The beginning of the end. Or the end of the beginning. Philosophy's hard when you're dying. You stare at the tooth. Your tooth. Glowing like a tiny green star. The blood glows too where it touched. How long? Months? Weeks? Who knows? Everyone's different. But you'll glow, miss. They all glow eventually. Hiss. The gas. Still leaking. Stronger now. I should go, Mary says. Before the gas or the dress gets me. Unless ... She holds up the cyanide tea. Quick exit. Better than the jaw falling off. Better than the skin peeling. Better than the glowing. You consider it. The cocaine considers it. Your glowing tooth considers it. No. No? Number, I'll die my way. Slowly. Painfully. Glowing. Mary shrugs. Your funeral. Literally. I'll be there. Wearing this dress. If I survive it. She leaves. Taking everything. Leaving you with one glowing tooth. Cocaine drops. A gas leak. The beginning of the end. You barricade the door. Stuff rags under it. The gas hisses. You open the window. Fog pours in. Choose your poison. Gas, quick. Fog, slow. Phosphorus, glowing. All of the above. You choose all. Why discriminate? You take more cocaine drops. The room spins. Your jaw throbs. Something else loosens. Number, not yet. Not tonight. You lie down, still in your underclothes. The arsenic from the dress has left marks. Green shadows on your skin. Like phantom clothes. The wallpaper watches. Arsenic to arsenic. Poison to poison. You sleep and dream of glowing. Chapter 8. The horrible truth about Victorian progress. Morning. Still alive. Disappointing. Church bells. Counting the harvest. Cholera. 47. Wet retching echoes through walls. Consumption. 23. Cough, cough, silence from upstairs. Phosphorus poisoning. 11. Factory girls. Jaws still glowing. Gas leaks. 3. Sweet smell seeps under doors. Childbirth. 14. Screams cut short. Murder. Official. 6. Iron tang in morning fog. Murder. Unofficial. 22. Thames gurgles with secrets. Crushed by horses. 8. Hooves still echo on stone. Crinoline fires. 4. Smoke smell lingers. Suicide by poison. 5. Bitter almond scent. Unknown. 53. Silence worst of all. Total. 196. Births. 97. London's dying faster than it's breeding, but somehow the city keeps going, like a corpse that doesn't know it's dead. You check the mirror. Your reflection checks back. Green-tinged, gap-toothed, dying. The arsenic marks have spread overnight. Look like green veins under the skin. Map of poison. Fashion statement from hell. Mary didn't come back. Smart girl. Probably dead girl. The arsenic dress works fast on active bodies. You dress yourself. Old clothes. Pre-arsenic. They smell like death, but at least they're not actively killing you. Small victories. Your jaw. Oh God, your jaw. Swollen now. Hot to touch. You can feel your teeth moving, like they're trying to escape. Cocaine drops for breakfast. The pain recedes. The world goes sharp. You can see individual fog particles. They have faces. Tiny screaming faces. That's probably not real. Probably. Outside, London continues dying. Miss. Cholera Charlie. Still alive. Still sweeping. Still optimistic. You look terrible, miss. Thank you, Charlie. No, I mean proper terrible. Like you're dying. I am dying. We're all dying, miss. But you're doing it faster and greener. He's not wrong. In daylight, your skin definitely glows. Faint. But there. The phosphorus got you. The phosphorus got me. I'm sorry, miss. You seemed nice. For a walking corpse. The strangest compliment you've ever received. Also the most honest. You walk to work. Why? Habit. Need money for more cocaine drops. Need somewhere to die that isn't a gas-filled room. The factory looms. Death's waiting room. You enter. Still alive? Blackwood seems disappointed. Well, get to work. Your station, your phosphorus, your destiny. Agnes isn't there. Her station's empty. Number not empty. There's a glow on the chair, a green shadow where she sat. Where's Agnes? Jaw fell off, someone says. Last night. Screaming something awful. Well, till the jaw actually fell. Hard to scream without a jaw. Is she dead? Not yet. But can't work. Can't eat. Can't scream. What's the point? Dip, tap, rack. Your hands shake. Cocaine and phosphorus, fighting for control of your nervous system. Dip, tap, rack. Another tooth loosens. You swallow blood. Tastes like pennies. Glowing pennies. New girl. Fresh meat. Country dress. Clear skin. All her teeth. You remember being her. 6 months ago. A lifetime ago. What's your name? You ask. Lucy, miss. Is it true what they say? About the glowing? You smile. Blood runs down your chin. Your remaining teeth shine green in the gaslight. No, Lucy. It's worse. She runs. Smart girl. You work. Because what else is there? Dip, tap, rack. Creating more matches. More phosphorus. More death. The factory is a death engine, and you're just a cog. A glowing, dying cog. Faster. But you can't go faster. Your hands don't work right. The cocaine's wearing off. The phosphorus is winning. Useless cow. You're fired. Fired. After 6 months. Right on schedule. You stand. Sway. Something in your mouth comes loose. Another tooth. You spit it out. It clatters on the floor. Glows like a fallen star. And clean that up. You leave it. Let it glow. Let them all see what's coming. Outside, the fog embraces you, like an old friend, like a shroud. Now what? Can't work. Can't eat solids. Can't stop glowing. The chemist. He wanted fresh specimens. How fresh is too fresh? The shop. Back door. You knock. Ah, you're glowing. Magnificent. How fresh. Still attached. Even better. Come in, come in. The back room. Tables, jars. Things floating in jars. Things that used to be people. Parts of people. Glowing parts. Jawbones are my specialty. The phosphorus preserves them beautifully. Look. A shelf of jaws. All glowing, all green. Some still have teeth. Some have names. That's Agnes. Was Agnes. Now it's specimen 247. Teaching medical students about phosphorus necrosis. Very educational. Your jaw throbs. Soon it'll be specimen 248. How much? For a fresh one, still attached? 5 pounds. 5 pounds. More than you made in months. Enough for... what? More cocaine? A nice coffin? When? Oh, not yet. You've got weeks, maybe a month. Let it ripen. The glow needs to really develop. Students love a bright one. You leave through the front, past the remedies, past the poisons. Same thing, really. London spreads before you. Dying city full of dying people. Your people. Your fate. But not today. Today you're still walking, still breathing, still attached to your jaw. The cocaine drops slosh in your pocket, promising relief, promising escape. You take 1, 2, 5. The world explodes in color. Beautiful, terrible, glowing. Like you walk into the fog, a glowing ghost in a city of ghosts. Visible, invisible, dying, living. Victorian London claims another one. But you're not done yet. Not quite, not today. The church bells ring, counting the dead. You're not among them. Yet, epilogue, the glowing end. 3 weeks later, you're propped in bed. What's left of you? The landlord hasn't evicted you yet. Hard to find tenants. The gas leak. The arsenic walls. The ghost of Mr. Patterson. Your jaw hangs by threads. Meat threads. Glowing threads. The pain is extraordinary. The cocaine barely touches it. But you're still here. Still breathing through your nose. Still watching the wallpaper peel. Green flakes falling like snow. Poison snow. Mary died. The arsenic dress got her in 2 days. They found her green as spring leaves. Buried her in it. The cemetery reported strange lights. Agnes is gone. Silent Susan, too. The factory continues. New girls every week. Fresh meat for the phosphorus god. Cholera Charlie. Brings you soup. Liquid diet now. He pours it through a funnel. You're lasting longer than most, miss. Stubborn. That'll do it. Stubborn's good. Stubborn's very London. He's developed a cough. The fog's getting him. Everyone's dying of something. Any news? Queen's pregnant again. 9th baby. Meanwhile, kids are dying in factories. But sure, let's celebrate royal breeding. You'd laugh, but your jaw. Oh, and they're building a sewer system. Finally. only took 1,000,000 deaths. Progress. Progress. You're the price of progress. You and Agnes and Sarah and all the glowing girls. Night falls, your favorite time now. In the dark, the glow is beautiful, like a fairy tale, a toxic fairy tale. You've written a letter to anyone, everyone, about the factory, the phosphorus, the dying. Nobody will read it. Nobody cares. But you wrote it, with glowing hands, on paper that will crumble, with words that will fade. But you wrote it. The gas hisses. Louder now. The landlord still hasn't fixed it. You could close the window. Let the gas win. Quick exit. But no. You'll die your way. Glowing. Visible. A green star in London's dark sky. Your jaw shifts. Soon. Very soon. But not tonight. Tonight you glow. Tonight you breathe. Tonight you exist. Tomorrow the chemist gets his specimen. The students get their lesson. The factory gets a new girl. But tonight you're still you. Poisoned. Dying. Glowing. But you. The church bells ring midnight. You count along. 1 for the phosphorus. 2 for the arsenic. 3 for the mercury. 4 for the lead. 5 for the gas. 6 for the fog. 7 for the poverty. 8 for the lies. 9 for the Queen's new baby. 10 for the dying girls. 11 for London. 12 for you. Still here, still glowing. Welcome to Victorian London. Come for the progress. Stay because you're dying. But glow first. Always glow first. Make them see. Make them remember. Make them know we were here. We mattered. We glowed. In the cemetery, a green light flickers. Then another. Then dozens. The phosphorus girls. Still glowing. Still together. Progress has a price. London paid it in light. Green. Beautiful. Terrible light. Forever. Turn off your lights tonight. Close your eyes. Listen. Under your streets. Under everyone's streets. They're still there. The glowing ones. The price of progress. Every match you strike contains their light. Sweet dreams.